Hi everyone, and welcome to Creative Chelsea. Today I'd like to share with you my upcoming online card class for September 2024. In this class, we will be creating 5 beautiful handmade cards. This is a small change from my past classes. To sign up for this class, please use the Google form, and I will link it up here in the top right-hand corner. Or you can visit my blog, and the link for that is below in the description. And on my blog post, you can find more information as well as a supply list for this class. During this class, we will be creating 5 different handmade cards with 5 different Brayer techniques to create beautiful backgrounds for our cards. This class has especially been created for the Changing Leaves bundle, and that includes a stamp set, an embossing folder, as well as dies, or the Simply Zinnia bundle. Only includes the stamp set and dies. The embossing folder you need to purchase separately. However, you may use any stamp set, dies, or embossing folder of your choice. Let's take a quick look at the cards now. Here are the cards we will be creating for this class. Each of these cards show a different way to use the brayer. There are 5 different techniques that I will be sharing in this class. They are over embossing, pressed embossing, plastic wrap, rubber band, and ombre technique. Once you learn these techniques, you can use them over and over again to create wonderful backgrounds for your cards. If you would like to make multiple sets of cards, I will be offering a cardstock refill kit for $15 that can be purchased along with a full kit. Get the details on my blog. I am so excited to make these cards with you, and I can hardly wait. I hope you decide to join me. It will be an amazing class. This class will run from Monday, September 23rd through Saturday, September 28th. We will meet each day during the week to create one of the 5 cards. On the last day of class, I will have a surprise bonus project that I will be sharing. This class is open to everyone, customers and demonstrators. Participants can join me live at 10 a.m. Mountain Time for the sessions during the week, or they can watch the replay videos at their leisure. The class fee is $35, and you can register through my blog, creativechelsea.com, and the direct link is below in the description. Registration for this class closes on Sunday, September 8th, so there are only 13 days to sign up. So make sure to sign up as soon as possible so that you can reserve your spot. When you sign up, you will receive a class kit. This kit is only available to participants in the United States. If you live outside of the US, you can choose the tutorial-only option. This kit will include cardstock, card bases, and envelopes for 5 cards. No pre-cut shapes will be included. 12 6x6 sheets of iconic Celebrations Designer Series paper, 1 6x6 sheet of gold foil, and 2 coordinating embellishments, which will be a surprise because they may change due to inventory. If you would like to make multiple sets of cards, I will be offering a cardstock refill kit for $15 that can be purchased along with a full kit. It includes all the cardstock, designer series paper, and envelopes to make another set of cards. It does not include the 2 coordinating embellishments. You will have enough of these items left over to make more cards. You can purchase as many of either kits as you would like. Get the details on my blog. Please note that I reserve the right to switch products based on availability. Substituted products will be of similar value and keep the integrity of the design. All of my online classes are live, and you can watch them through a private Facebook group or with a private YouTube link. We will have 6 live sessions scheduled at 10 a.m. Mountain Time each day during the week. In each session, I will walk you through how to make the project for that day and show you the techniques needed. If you are able to join me live, you can also ask questions and get personal help with your cards. These video sessions will be recorded and will be available after, so you can watch the replay at any time. I will also be providing written PDFs with step-by-step instructions for each project to everyone. If you cannot join me live, you can choose to have the private video link and the written PDF sent to your email so that you can complete the projects at a different time. To participate in this class and complete these cards, you will need to have these supplies. They will not be provided to you in your class kit. These items are listed in the class details on my blog. If you need to purchase any of these items, please purchase them through my online store and use the host code provided on my blog. You will want to choose a bundle, a stamp bundle, that includes both a stamp set, an embossing folder, and dies. Now, the embossing folder doesn't necessarily need to coordinate with the stamp set, so it could be just like a bundle of stamps and dies, and then you could have a different embossing folder. That's fine, but you do need to have one of each of these products. So I recommend either the Changing Leaves or the Simply Zinnia bundle, which includes the stamp set and dies. You will also want to get the coordinating embossing folder, which is called Zinnia embossing folder. They do not come as a bundle with all three products. You will also need to have the brayer, since this is the item that we will be using to make all of our background techniques. Make sure to have one of those. And then there's a couple cards where we'll need to have some circle dies. I'm going to be using the Spotlight on Nature dies. I love these, highly recommend getting them. We'll be also doing some heat embossing on our cards, and so you'll need a heat tool and an embossing buddy. You can find this in the Embossing Editions toolkit. And then we're going to be using both white and gold. And so the white comes from the Basics pack, and then the gold comes from the Metallic pack. So make sure to grab those. I think these are the retired embossing powders. So you can either use the retired if you have it, or you can get the new ones. But just make sure you have white and gold embossing powders. Then to do the embossing, you do need Versamark ink, so make sure to have that. And then you'll need crumb cake, old olive, Cajun craze, and the crushed curry ink pads. To do some coloring, we're going to be using two different techniques. We're going to use Stampin' Blend alcohol markers, and I have the colors in Old Olive, Cajun Craze, and Wild Wheat. And here is my second Wild Wheat. We're also going to be doing some blending techniques, and you're going to need 3 blending brushes, also in those same colors, green, kind of an orangey red, and a yellow. And then, of course, some water painters or a paintbrush and a cup of water. I found that having a couple other products will make the brayer work really well, and I do love using it with my glass mat. So if you have a glass mat, go ahead and make sure to have that available for this class. If not, and you've been considering getting one, then definitely think about getting it for this class. And if you don't at all and you don't want one, you can definitely do the techniques without it. It just makes things a little bit smoother. You will also need to have the Stampin' Piercing mat. This makes things go really smoothly. If you don't have this particular one, that's okay. You just need something that gives you a little bit of a cushion when we're rolling with our brayer. So that's a really great product there that will help make the technique go smoothly. Then some of the other techniques that we're going to be using do involve just some household items. You'll need some plastic wrap, and you'll want a couple rubber bands. I'm going to use 4 or 5, so make sure you have some of those. And then some sandpaper. Any grit size will work. You just need a small sheet of that. And then, of course, I'm using a gel pen just to add a couple white details to one of our cards, or maybe 2. I can't remember right now, but you'll want to look into getting one of these. And I do have a link for this on my blog as well if you're interested in purchasing some. Here are the tools and adhesives you will need. You will want to have your paper trimmer, a take your pick tool, Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. You will want to have some scissors. I like to have a nice pair for ribbon, and then of course your paper snips for any fussy cutting. Something to clean your stamps. I like to use the Simply Chamois, as well as just a bone folder, your coordinating clear blocks. For adhesives, we will have some small details, and so I like to have some adhesive sheets on hand, as well as mini and regular size dimensionals. You will also want to have some tear and tape, some Stampin' Seal, as well as liquid glue and mini glue dots. I am so excited for this class and hope you decide to join me. Sign up today through my blog, creativechelsea.com, and the links are in the description below. Thanks so much for watching. Have a creative day. Bye.